Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We're excited. Today we're going to be introducing a brand new series here on Holmes Away from Home Travel Channel. We're going to call this Journeys.
Dip your toes in the water, we're out for the summer.
All right, we're ready to go on the next road trip. Jump into the back seat. Let's get ready to go. You're watching Journeys.
Before we get started, we're here at Buc-ee's in Daytona Beach, which we had to fill up both on some grub and obviously we needed to fill up on gas as well. Always got pretty good deals here at Daytona. But we're excited. The channel is going to be having this brand new series. We're going to be taking you to all kinds of different destinations. Most of those kind of in reach to where we live in Central Florida. Today, we're kind of excited because I want to take you guys with us to St. Augustine, Florida. It's about a 45-minute to maybe an hour drive from here, so we got a bit of a road trip. So hope you guys are ready. I know you're hungry, so let's get something to eat and let's get going. All right, guys, the journey starts. Very first journey ever. So let's talk a little bit about what we got here at Buc-ee's in Daytona. So they've got all kinds of food. Obviously, if you've ever been to a Buc-ee's, they originated in Texas. They built the one here in Daytona Beach probably a few years ago, but it's super busy. I mean, all the time, one of the busiest Buc-ee's in the franchise. So, of course, we're not too far away, so when we get a chance, we drop in here. And, yeah, take it away. What'd you get today?
Today I got the barbecue turkey sandwich. That.
Oh, man. That's thick, too.
And then I had to
Thick
get
turkey.
my favorite, the beaver chips, which are just house-made chips, I
That's
guess you would
awesome,
say.
yeah. And they're popular,
then-
too. Those are hard to find, usually, and they're always fresh, too.
A dark caramel chocolate
Ooh,
Buc-ee's
I like my chocolate.
chocolate.
Yeah, and I think that's what's really cool about Buc-ee's is they've got every kind of food you can imagine. You know, anytime you want to take a road trip and you got a Buc-ee's near you, you spend quite a bit there. Let's put it that way. But kind of leads me to the next question. What's your favorite road trip snack when you're going out on a road trip?
I don't know.
Do you have a favorite like offhands?
No, I always get these beaver
Beaver
chips.
chips. Well, I think chips in general is kind of the big one, right? Because anytime we ever took a trip to Indiana or we were going to Tennessee, we'd always stop up to go buy like a Dollar Tree or something, right? Dollar Tree usually has the best little snack, so it's not too big. But I like getting a couple items from Dollar Trees and have a little bit of variety. It only costs you $1.25. Well, back then it was only $1, but same kind of principle. How's the taste? Pretty good. It looks almost a little dry, isn't it? Is it dry?
No, it's a great fucking sandwich.
Great bucking sandwich. I love it.
It is good though. I haven't had this one.
Yeah, brand new. And don't they have new products pretty much all the time? I feel like they are. And like every time I go in there, it's something different, I swear. Like it's always something different to try. It's hard to bring Seth and Kendrick here because they're always about trying everything. And next thing you know, we're buying 3 or 4 sandwiches. And sandwiches aren't cheap. They're
No, this
usually-
one was $8, but it's very filled with meat, and they all are. And the brisket sandwich is probably the most known, and it's like a mound of brisket.
Yeah, it's usually a massive sandwich too. It's got a little bit of everything in it too, as far as like the flavors. I know there's the barbecue sauces is house made, and they've got all kinds of like secret ingredients in their barbecue sauce. So. And you can buy the barbecue sauce by itself, which I think is pretty awesome.
They
Yeah.
also have burritos. I was gonna get one, but
Yeah,
I usually get that, so I'll try something different.
yeah, we've got all kinds of cool stuff in there. But
Oh, and now they have chicken, like a box of chicken and fries.
really, like fried chicken?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Tenders.
Oh boy, that's gonna open a whole new level for people who love chicken.
And it was packed. Like there was a lot of chicken in it, or I would have got it. And I didn't want that much.
Yeah, and I think a lot of times people, when that's the worst place you can go to if you're hungry. I can tell you that. We went in there and, geez, we've spent probably on different times, we probably spent 60, 70 bucks on just food for the 4 of us. And I generally don't eat like the meats and stuff, so I usually try to get one of the cinnamon rolls if it's early in the morning or late in the afternoon. Sometimes they've got different things, but they have amazing fudge there too. I really do like their fudge. So those are kind of my 2 favorite things. But I think, you know, this series, we're going to be able to check out a lot of cool spots throughout our journey. And one of the things I want to try to do is when we're out, I'm like an ice cream connoisseur. So I love to eat ice cream. So when we're out and about, I'm always got a goal is if I can find a nice little ice cream shop, I'm going to try it out, see what they have, and maybe we can talk a little bit about the place that we're at. But it's gonna be fun. I think we're gonna have a good time, and I hope you guys like it and get ready for an awesome trip. We're about to go up through A1A, which is Atlantic Avenue, very famously quoted by Vanilla Ice himself. But the area from here all the way up through is probably about 40 to 45 minute drive, but we'll see the ocean. We'll see some stuff that you don't always get to see. So if you like to cruise by the ocean, stay tuned. We got more to come. So St. Augustine's got all kinds of crazy attractions, which I really like about St. Augustine. One thing I do remember is the biggest concept at nighttime is their haunted stuff. They're known to be super haunted with all the wars and pirates and just the plague. At one point, St. Augustine was covered with plague, so a lot of them died from that. So there's all kinds of ghost tours and everything like that you can be a part of. I don't know if are we going to do that today? Probably not today, but we'll have to do it some other time. But I think that'd be kind of cool. That's one of the concepts I do like about St. Augustine. It's got a little bit of everything there. But I know you said something about the Alligator Farm. So what's the Alligator Farm? What's that all about?
Well, it's closed now.
Well, but what is it though?
It's just a farm for alligators.
A farm for alligators.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
It's like going to a farm, except instead of horses and pigs, it's just gators.
So what is it called?
It's called St. Augustine's Alligator Farm.
All right. So and what's so special about it? I mean, everybody has alligator farms. I've seen places in Orlando. You got Gatorland. Yeah. So how is St. Augustine Gator Farm any different than anybody else?
Well, it's been around since the late 1800s. It's one of Florida's oldest attractions.
Like literally oldest attraction? Holy cow. 1800s? Jesus.
Yeah. And then that's the only place you can see all of the crocodile species.
I wonder how many they have total.
I think it's 24.
24?
Yeah.
One crocodile species is enough for me. I don't think I'd want 24. And this was place, it's not a petting zoo, is it?
I don't think it would be.
That would be, that would not be cool, but pretty interesting. But yeah, I think they close early, don't they? Because of like 4 or 5.
Yeah.
You know, we're treating ourselves to an evening visit here in St. Augustine because of the heat. Obviously, Florida gets pretty warm in the evening, and we just want to make sure we give ourselves nice, relaxing time strolling through downtown, look at some of the shops. Hopefully, we get a chance to do all that. But I think, you know, just knowing that it's there is kind of cool. Another thing I like about it too is they have a fortress there. We'll hopefully get a chance to kind of look at that. I don't know if we'll go through a tour or anything like that, but because that probably even closes early as well. But that's a pretty neat thing about St. Augustine is they got all kinds of attractions. If you go back to the very first time, do you remember the first time you ever been to St. Augustine?
I think it was when we did the Ripley's that time.
So I was you and I went together for the first time, right? My very first time there too. So yeah, we did Ripley's Believe It or Not, which is a museum. And what was really cool about that is it was in a castle, right?
Yeah, it's in an old castle.
And it was a legit castle, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so somebody actually had the castle and you know, somehow or another Ripley's got a part of it, and they created the whole facade behind, inside, around it, and it has some pretty neat oddities in there. But obviously, we've been to other Ripley's, you know, we've been to Ripley's Aquarium, we've been to Ripley's, believe it or not, in Gatlinburg, Tennessee. So for us, it really wasn't a whole lot different. There's some things I think they have mine different, maybe one or two exhibits, but for the most part, when you've been to one, they all kind of look about the same inside, just laid out differently, obviously. But it was a good time there, and I remember there's the really cool tram system there, and maybe we'll get a bit closer to St. Augustine. We're about halfway there now, but I know one of the things they do is they have the city tours where you could just jump on and off of a really nice tram, which is kind of cool. You just pay $1 amount and you can get on and off the tram as much as you want at any of the stops. I'm not sure if we'll have time to do that today. Like I said, today's going to be just kind of a quick visit. Maybe we can find some ice cream, maybe a little bit of fudge. Look at Sweet Tooth today. That's kind of what I'm looking for, and maybe a little bit of shopping, because there ain't nothing wrong with shopping. They do have a really cool Christmas store. Do you remember the Christmas store?
Yeah.
Y'all know how I love Christmas, so that might be one of our stops too. If we have time, we'll check out the St. Augustine Christmas store. We're about to go over top of the bridge here going into downtown St. Augustine. The traffic is always crazy here. Every time we come through, it doesn't matter if it's holidays, just a regular day, doesn't matter what kind of time of day it is, it just seems like it's always busy. Beautiful port there. All kinds of pretty boats. They always got this really cool pirate ship that sits to the side of the shore here. I don't know if they do pirate ship rides. That was kind of cool. But obviously, going in the directions we're going northwest right now, and the sun is starting to go down, and of course the sun's right in our face. But it's all part of it, right? It's part of the epic road trip. So here's the City of St. Augustine directory. If you want to, you can pause the video and check that out. And I do have a Kilwins old-fashioned chocolate fudge shop. Now, I'm not a huge Kilwins fan, but I tell you what, my brother was. He loves their peanut butter fudge. It's worth the shop. We'll look inside. Let's go check it out. These candy apples look amazing. We used to have one of these in Daytona Beach. They've got a little ice cream place in the back. They sell a little bit of everything. Candy toppings, things like that. So, oh, look at these. These are really cool. Kilwins chocolate bunny. Wow. This is good. Oh, it's like solid too. Imagine having a solid.
Eggs.
Oh, wow. Imagine having a solid chocolate egg from Kilwins. That's good. Malted milk powder. Here's a smaller one. Oh my gosh, it feels so heavy, man. This has got to be... It's only $14.99. That's not bad. Let me know, guys, have you ever eaten at Kilwins? I know they have one in Gatlinburg. I've been there a couple times, had some of their fudge. That's where my brother loves their fudge from there. Every time we visit my brother there in Tennessee, he always takes us there. Definitely a good place. Well, let me know in the comments if you guys tried Kilwins. What's your favorite fudge here? What's your favorite candy? Let me know. So check out this Brooklyn, New York pizza place. You can get it by the slice. But look how amazing this pizza looks. Wow. I'm a big cheese pizza eater myself, so I think this would be my choice right there. That is crazy beautiful. We're definitely gonna have to do the whole torture museum sometime. Not today, but it might be pretty interesting. The whole upstairs of this section is actually torture chambers, so pretty crazy. It'd be interesting. Yeah, I can definitely say about the roads are very narrow, and even more so are some of the sidewalks and stuff. So you gotta be really careful when you walk through here. You just never know. People drive right by you, pretty close to you. So keep an eye out. Keep an eye out. So what's your thought on how the unique shopping works here in St. Augustine? Is it kind of your flavor? Has it got a little bit of everything? What do you think?
Kind of like a flea market with things here.
Yeah, it is definitely nicer. I mean, obviously there's a mix of a little bit of everything. You've got pepper stores, candy stores, but it seems like everything's a little bit repetitive. But you go about probably 2 blocks in, it seems like they got everything again. But still, it's different. Everything has a little different feel to it. You know, obviously being on a Sunday this late in the evening, it's almost 7 o'clock, so places are already closing down, but pretty neat experience if you like to shop, if you like to drink. It's definitely a wine place, and then they got great food here. So. And just like that, we're done here in St. Augustine, Florida. So we came, we checked it all out, we walked through all the shops, we had some amazing chocolate and fudge, we had some pretzels there as well at Ben's Pretzels. Definitely not like the ones at Holiday World and Splash Safari in Indiana, but it was definitely okay. We didn't really find the ice cream shops. Nothing that seemed appetizing for me. I don't know. I didn't see anything there, but nonetheless, we've seen some really cool shops, some very unique taste of shops here. And I think you guys, if you get a chance, come on down, see St. Augustine. If you guys are in Florida, it's probably worth a day to come over and just check it all out. If you like to do shopping and drink wine, fantastic food opportunities, and just watch the bay and all the boats go in and out. It's really, really cool. Next time we come down, we're going to have to check out the haunted tour. We just have to do that. I think that's going to be something we're going to do next time around. Other than that, the fortress would have been pretty cool to do. The chamber, the torture chamber. Might have to try that the next time I'm down. I'm not sure if I could video while I'm in there, but I definitely want to check that out. But overall, we had a good time. It's a great date night, the trip to take out if you're around St. Augustine. What did you think?
I thought it was fun. More of a leisurely activity to do in Florida, just strolling around, eating food, looking at shops.
Yeah, it's a lot of shopping. And then it got, like I said before, it's really based on a lot of history. You got some really cool stuff. We checked out the oldest wooden schoolhouse in the United States. I thought that was really, really cool. But at the end of the day, it's about culture and it's about history. This place definitely has both. You got to check it out. Put it on your list if you get a chance. And who knows, maybe you can find the Fountain of Youth while you're here and get a couple of years left. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. We enjoyed making it, and we'll see you guys on the next adventure. And I hope you guys enjoy the new series, Journeys.